We're at Jordan-Hare Stadium. A playoff matchup between the number 10 seed and the number 7 seed. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Auburn Tigers. Opening round playoff game about to kick off. Great atmosphere here. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Guys, Coach Mike Norvell told me before the game, he said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Dropping back. It's Daniels. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we've seen this all year. And leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards. And today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Seminoles will crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's a draw. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This has been the key to the Auburn offense all year long, getting the running back going early in the game. And this is a team and a program that has a great... lineage of running back play. You go to Cadillac Williams, Bo Jackson, for goodness sake. And I gotta say, today, they gotta run the football well.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Brown. Makes the grab. It's Cobb. He's got room to run. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
This is going to open up so many parts of their offense. Early in the game here, we got a first quarter run by the quarterback, and he picks up an explosive. That means that the defense is going to have to start accounting for him. Watch as these safeties start creeping lower towards the line of scrimmage and in the run box. That's going to leave them exposed for a shot down the field. Watch out for this offense to start being aggressive in the passing game after this. Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
And he stopped the front seven all over him that time.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run, it's Washington. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive. Corner does a nice job there getting him down to the ground.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Important second down play coming up. And now they run the draw play. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Brown. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? It's an option look. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, that's a really good job by this defensive end, not allowing the quarterback to get outside. The quarterback does not make the right decision. He's the pitch key, and yet the end is able to force him to keep the ball, and then he makes the tackle for a loss. This end has done such a good job of holding the edge, creating the edge, and then making it really difficult on this quarterback.
Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Brown. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. No for the first, but still going. He goes out of bounds just short of the 15.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Now they'll run a draw play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Chris.
Looking to pass this time. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
This is a great job by this quarterback getting this conversion because of the reduced area. It's hard to throw in this spot on the field. You're all the way down into the red zone. It's 3rd and obvious. All the windows are going to be tighter, and yet he's able to throw the ball accurately and get this ball completed for a first down, and now they've got 1st and goal.
The Tigers' offense is on the move now. Looking to pass. It's Brown. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And the dream sort of continues for this offense. Another touchdown and goal. This home crowd here is going berserk in the playoff game.
Chris, I think it's one of my favorite things in all of college football is this home playoff atmosphere. If you're on that opposing sideline, it's got to feel like your head's in a blender right now. How in the world can they concentrate?
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Back to throw. It's Daniels. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes the pressure. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Brown. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Testing the right side here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now Auburn will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Try to catch the defense with the draw.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Knowles will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They get the second half started with the running play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Scanning the field. It's Brown. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back, and if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
The #1 job of the punt returner is ball security. He's got to make great decisions about fair catches, whether he's going to bring the ball out. Here he decides to be a hero and puts the ball on the ground. That is a poor decision, and now putting his team at risk. Great job by the punt team getting down there, pursuing the football, and ultimately getting the turnover.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Daniels. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, look out, he's got open space.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside hit. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
First down and 10. He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, it feels like the offensive coordinator tried to go back to that well one too many times on this series. They've certainly been effective running the quarterback all day long, but might be time for a play action. Use that effectiveness early in the game to build into success in this part of the game. Use that quarterback and his legs, the threat of his legs, in order to get the ball down the field.
Looking to pass. It's Brown. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. 1st down for their offense.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. To throw, it's Brown. He's wide open, look out! And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. And he's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Kill. 180 race car. 180 race car. Ready?
Keeping it on the ground here. And the gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Coming after him. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Switch it.
In the red area, it's Cobb. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field. It's Brown. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive. And listen, they're being aggressive to the end. Still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
Stay.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now, looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage fourth down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field? Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what? Turn after the takeaway. Back out on the field now. The last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hey, kill it.
Looking for some space. It's Washington. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Working clock with the ground game. Offense getting set. It's second down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, it's Brown. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low, and here, those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is. Calm as...
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, it's just one of those days where nothing goes right. Unfortunately for this group, it happened in a big environment. What an incredible performance, and you got to give this coaching staff a lot of credit. This group was prepared on all sides of the football, offensively, defensively, and now putting it away for the victory.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And again, they make the stop. This defense has been all over this running back in this playoff game.
Chris, in these big games, we know the entire key is to win the line of scrimmage, and these front four on this defensive line have done just that. They have been stifling against the run. We see it again here, another loss of yardage. They are so good, in particular in the interior.
And here's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit zero.
ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Continues to check off important goals. They were driven the entire offseason by missing out on the playoff last year, Joe. They make the bracket this time. Now they come away with a win, and you can just feel the confidence and momentum growing for this group.
Chris, you're exactly right. There is an uncommon urgency to this group and the way that they're going about their business. I got to tell you, it's very impressive, and I got to credit these leaders on this team and the way that they've prepared their teammates, the way that they've played on the field. I would not want to play this team moving forward. They are playing too well right now, and you think about some of these stars, my goodness, hard to stop.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship. We'll talk to you next time. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.